In the heart of a breathtaking valley, surrounded by sapphire mountains and forests that shimmered in the sunlight, stood the magical Kingdom of Liora. The people of Liora lived in peace, guided by the kindness of their rulers. And at the very center of the kingdom's joy was its beloved princess, Amara. Princess Amara was not just admired for her beauty, though her golden hair flowed like silk and her eyes sparkled like stars reflected in a lake. What made her truly special was her gentle nature, her gracious manners, and her firm belief in the power of truth. But Princess Amara's greatest treasure was a small, glowing crystal locket she wore around her neck. It had been passed down through generations and only glowed when its wearer spoke truthfully and acted with kindness. Some believed it held a drop of moonlight inside. As spring arrived, the kingdom buzzed with excitement. The Great Spring Festival was near, a grand event filled with music, laughter, and stories beneath lantern-lit skies. This year, Princess Amara had chosen to open the festival herself by unveiling her great-grandmother's memory vase. One morning, while the preparations were underway, Princess Amara strolled through the castle gardens, helping the gardeners tie ribbons on rose bushes. "These look wonderful," she said warmly. "Thank you all for your hard work." Just then, a distant crash echoed from inside the palace. Startled, Amara rushed toward the grand hallway and stopped in her tracks. There, in a pool of shattered porcelain, lay the memory vase, broken beyond repair. Standing nearby was a young castle helper named Oliver, trembling with worry. He was no older than 10, with curly brown hair and a nervous face. He quickly wiped his hands on his apron. I didn't break it," he blurted out. Amara tilted her head. "Oliver, I trust you." But the vase was placed carefully. "Are you sure that's the whole truth?" Oliver shifted on his feet and glanced around. "Okay. I was running after my friend, and I bumped the table. I didn't mean to. I was scared you'd be mad." Amara knelt beside him, her voice calm and kind. "Telling the truth is sometimes scary, but it's the bravest thing you can do. Thank you for being honest now. Mistakes are how we learn." She touched her locket, and as soon as she forgave Oliver, it glowed with soft silver light. Just then, Queen Liora, Amara's mother, entered the hall with graceful steps. Her gown swept across the floor like ocean waves. "What happened here?" she asked, eyes widening at the broken vase. Before Amara could speak, Oliver took a deep breath and stepped forward. "Your Majesty, I broke it. I was being silly and not careful. I'm really sorry." The Queen studied him for a long moment, then turned to Amara, who gave a small, proud nod. "Thank you for your honesty, Oliver," said the Queen at last. "A royal heart isn't made by perfection, but by courage, truth, and learning from mistakes." That evening, instead of unveiling the vase, Princess Amara told a different story at the festival. Dressed in a sky-blue gown stitched with stars, she stepped onto the lantern-lit stage in the center of the kingdom. "My friends," she began, "tonight I was going to share a vase full of memories. But something more important happened instead, a lesson about truth and manners." Children sat with wide eyes, and elders leaned in closer. We live in a world where beauty fades and treasures break. But the way we treat one another, the respect we show with our words and the courage to tell the truth, that is what builds a kingdom strong and full of love. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye.